Okay, locked in.
2019.
Kalista bet on red.
His time as
Nice.
well.
Yeah,
Vibe ban, I like that. Could be a good Azir ban angle.
Gumayusi
I
would
think a
like
first
to
pick
be
Azir would be
playing, but
good.
we can see
First
that
pick Gwen, first pick
the
Nefiri. 3 champs.
Emphasis
Nefiri,
in this
nice.
draft is
Final ban.
Yeah, Jace, I
Depending
feel
on
like
what
at
T1
this
do here,
point, you're
the
trading
Rumble
Jace and Rumble, unless they
likely to be
force ban.
banned. You
So
have
if they were to ban
imagine
one of the
they can
two, like
get
Jace,
Gwen
they
ban
ban
out. They will
Jace.
opt for
Now Rumble
the
ban value
Jace
goes up, but if you
instead.
think about it, Gwen's open,
Do we
Azir's
leave
open,
the Rumble up?
Skarner's
That's
open,
the
and Rumble's
question.
open.
Doran has already played it.
So how would
this
trading
season.
go?
Has played many games on it.
You can
Wouldn't
match
say that
Gwen,
it's
Rumble,
necessarily his best champion, but he
take
has
Skarner.
been able. That's
I
effectively
mean, you
on
could
it.
do
I
Skarner
think when you
Azir
look at the
2-1-2.
matchup of the pair,
So I would
I
ban
think Genji
nothing.
was
I
one
would
of the
ban
only
nothing.
teams you
I would
could trust
random
to
ban.
leave Gwen open and maybe get an advantage over.
Sejuani ban.
God, there
Good.
it
So that
is.
can't
So
match the Skarner now.
playing the Rumble
So if you first
into
pick
the
Gwen, they can't
could
get
be
Gwen
what they're
Sedge, and you get
looking for here.
Skarner and Azir.
If Doran does lock that in first,
Would be kind of
and
good
it feels
cooking
like
from
a
Genji.
huge arrow's gonna have to
Could
take
just take
it.
Rumble
The
as well
team
if you want to be
happy play
safe.
the Rumble into this.
Yep, I wrote it
I
down
feel like
immediately.
Chovy should take Azir though.
I think it was the
Yeah, but the thing
LPL
is,
has showed us that does
Rumble
seem to be the most popular
is matched into
answer
Gwen.
to the champion.
So you don't have to pick it now.
That's banned, of course.
You don't have to. You can
And
pick it on
so
3. They can't
the
really
question is,
take Rumble. What are they going to do? Gwen jungle, Rumble top? It's kind of mid.
Looks like it's going to
Azir
be the
Skarner.
angle for Chovy.
Yeah, I
And
think
actually
Genji
grab
already won the draft a
Skarner
little bit.
Over the Rumble here, knowing
I think this
that
Jace ban
with the
was a
top laner already
fucking
locked in,
was a
they
bit of a
don't have to
blunder.
grab it right
A bit of
instead.
a blunder.
Port
Now
Rumble.
T1's a little bit of trouble.
The carry is ready to cook quite
Maybe they can
that
fix
hard
it.
just
They
yet.
would have to do like
Skarner's
Ivor and
certainly
Yone, I
a
think.
very big one, though,
Or
for Genji.
I think
Does
Ivor
give
and
them
Yone
a
actually
very
cooks.
powerful team.
Some
Let's
Talia
see where
game.
T1 decide
Sinzao
to
Talia,
go
Pantheon
here
Talia
with
cooks
this
a bit
draft.
as well.
They could take away a bottom lane. They could lock in a
Sinzao,
jungler,
nice.
and
Gwen
the
Sinzao's
Xin
a
Zhao has been
classic.
very strong. Owner in particular.
I think a
behind.
Talia
Oh,
here
he's
is
been the
what you
best.
need.
Yeah.
Like easily.
Maybe
has
not
had
actually.
the best
I don't know.
performances on this pick out of
Faker,
anyone
I
in
trust you.
2025.
Pick whatever you want.
If we're
Now the
honest,
beauty
had
of all of this is they
fantastic
still have
plays later
Rumble
on
on
in the
3,
game.
right?
Laning phase didn't
Genji,
matter
like
as
their
much.
draft's not done. They
See if
still
he
have
wants to
Rumble on
lock
3.
that one open.
But
Ari,
as it
Faker
ticks down,
Ari,
it's gonna be
nice.
Ari a lot
Ooh,
more
I don't know if I would pick
gusto
Rumble now actually.
in the 2v2
Gwen,
matchup,
Ari,
and I think
it's very
with
mobile.
the Azir and the
I would
the
be very
Skarner
careful if I was
presented
Genji.
does make
I think
a
Rumble's
lot of
still OP.
sense to try and go
I'll be
a
very
little
careful if I was
more
Genji
early
here of
power,
giving them
'cause there is
Zyra
that Rumble
Rakan.
that we were talking about, obviously
surprise.
needing
Like
to be
T1
locked
getting
in.
Zyra
Yeah.
Rakan is just
In the past,
criminal.
you'd-
Even
the
though
ego,
it's like
Xin Zhao
not
is
the
definitely
most
up on
OP, I just
towards
would
the
not
top
give
of the
Guma
list,
carry a
but
Zyra
with the new
Rakan
Ari
on
build,
4-5.
she's just
Nope,
so
not
tanky,
happening.
she's so difficult. This does feel
Ash ban
like
is
a
good.
strong
I like
mid
that.
jungle. Taken
Nautilus
away
ban is
here
screaming
by
Rakan.
Genji.
That is
And
already
Ezreal
screaming
is
Rakan.
another one.
I think
So
Rakan
I
ban
feel like
here is
T1
just
should consider
solid.
a ban of
I think
Otherwise,
Rakan ban and
you
take
can
the
head
Jhin.
towards some,
Jhin Rumble's
like
really
a
good.
Zaya if they want to.
And then I think
One
he
of
has to go
Gumyushi's
Ezreal.
better champ is,
Elise
a
ban.
decent banned away
Maybe
from
they're
carrier.
taking
I feel like
Rakan.
this
If
has-
they ban Poppy last,
and
bro, I
buy
think.
so much
Oh
space,
my
so-
god, they did.
and
Bro,
Poppy
Rakan is.
instead.
Rakan is like
Poppy's
everyone's
pretty
thinking
strong.
about
That guy's
Rakan.
had some pretty good performances,
Rakan,
but
Rakan,
I agree
Rakan.
with you. I think that,
What do you do? Do you take
Ezreal
Jhin?
is a
Do you take
powerful option.
Rakan? Bro, they're gonna go Zyra Rakan. Like I'm telling you, man. Ooh, MF Rumble. They're gonna go MF Rumble Rel. Skarner. Maybe Ezreal Rakan is better. Yeah, MF Rumble, Skarner, Rel is gonna be painful. That is a Rel on 5.
I think this is a great Kai'Sa angle.
Maybe it's
Guma
not a
has,
Zyra angle.
You know,
I would go Rakan. Looks great.
I like this pick.
But I think they're gonna pick. Yeah, they're gonna pick Alistar because they. So okay, I see what's happening. They're banning for Rakan, but because they pick MF and they need Rel on 5, they pick Alistar because Alistar is good into Rel. So now it hurts the Rel on 5 a little bit. I think he'll still probably do it, or he could just take the Rakan himself. Yeah, a bit of a strange one.
From the Alistar, rather.
MF Skarner Rumble is a classic. That is a classic. The good news is, the way Xin Zhao Gwen works is Gwen W, Xin Zhao ult. In fights, they have so much uptime because, well not uptime, they have so much like damage mitigation. Like MF can't ult on a Gwen W and a Xin Zhao ult. Like it just does no, like, you just can't hit them. Ari is quite mobile, Alistar is Alistar, and Jhin is quite far back. So the MF Rumble doesn't have that many good targets, I think. I would really appreciate it if you click subscribe. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the video.
The T1 and how the
so this is very
together.
common.
One of the reasons we were,
I saw this before.
Kind of
Rumble's going
Ezreal
Ghost into
so
Gwen's. Obviously, Gwen sometimes takes Ghost, sometimes takes Exhaust. I also saw Rumble go Phase Rush in this matchup.
And Ezreal does not.
He's going
a lot more
Comet.
lane power. And when you have this lane, you have
just
the
fucking
Azir
headbutts
lane,
the
and
MF.
you have the Rumble lane. Genji are not
Took
going
a
to be
lot of damage doing
early,
that.
and I think, well, and so lane
Both
pride
Jarno
is
starting
something I think
bot.
we're seeing a lot more teams that
Like
are at the
Skarner
upper
starting
echelon
blue
of
is
the LCK
kinda-
draft for more
or
than
bot side is kinda
necessarily
meh.
how AD carries work
Genji will
into
just
and
base
dive pump.
at minute 3:44 and then they'll
and
just
this
go
has
top.
actually been T1's
Classic.
Have the best lane
And they have lane
matchups
prio actually,
as
quite
possible.
nice. Alex level 1 there,
And
push.
That's not necessarily what they have. We're having a
9
look into
inspiration
that now
trees.
as Doran does
Oh
get the
yeah, there
shot
is
forward.
9.
Chovy
No, there's
and
8.
Faker
Oh,
here.
there's
Faker
9.
able-
Area got level 2 first, played this lane really well.
Oh, that was a good
Continue to
auto
do so.
W.
Deadly
Oh, that was a
Flourish.
really good
There's
by
the great
Gumyushi.
entrance, unable to actually interrupt
No
Terra
heal.
on his way in, but Ruler is still standing his ground.
They set up the combo nicely. Look at Rumble pushed out top. Look at MF caught bot. I wonder what's gonna happen when both side lanes base at 4 minutes. Cancel his ass. Uh-oh, cancelled. Now if Keen's cancelled, this is a lot harder to swap because they're gonna lose a bot wave. Oh, owner! Nice W flash auto. Nice. They're gonna bleed the whole bot wave for this swap though. Did Doran flash? He did, right? He flashed Q'd or what? He had no stacks though, right? So he didn't do that much damage. He completely missed. He missed. Did he even get the assist? He did. Did that hit? Am I blind? Alright, so the swap is matched, but I think the swap was good for T1. So they can't fight the grubs, so Skarner is right-clicking Drake. Very nice. Someone in chat said, we want the first stand touch. No, we don't. I will speak. No, we don't. He's lying.
T1 definitely later on for Genji.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Help.
That is a lot of damage onto Duro,
Clean.
who is just caught.
How did Carrier get there? What the fuck was he doing?
And T1 grabbed their second
even
kill of the game.
Duro is question mark pinging that area like, what the fuck? Why is there an Alistar on our red buff? Hello? Maybe he thought they based. Why is there an Alistar on the red buff? That's crazy.
But really, it's owner coming here to butt. Doesn't know that it's going to be a 3-man party on top of him. Doesn't flash, but dies.
Oh, he interrupted his dash. Oh, and he sidesteps the ulti. Oh, and he pulls back the Q2. Oh, and he's not going to die or what? Oh my god, where's the damage, man? The 0 AP Ari, no damage, man. The Ruby Crystal Sapphire. If he had one amplifying tomb, he would kill him. So why did he Q to the side? Must have misclicked, I guess. Can he get cancelled here? Why is Duro not cancelling him? What? He's not walking up to check for cancelling anyone? That's it? Really? I know he's freezing, but he can just run through the lane a bit while he's pulling the wave. Check to see if anyone's there. Well, Chovy has flash coming up.
Here is
it is up
quite nicely,
so he's super safe.
Steel caps this time around as Doran going aggressive on Keen, but Keen does have a friend here, and Doran could now be in trouble. He's looking for some
TP from Ari.
Onto this Rumble.
Doran flashed. Oh, W flash was good.
Turns up, and that's going to be a very comfy kill from him to answer. Faker getting in here though.
In comes the Azir. Knock up. Where's the charm? Dash 1. Dash 2. Dash 3. No damage! No damage again! No damage! This Ari does no damage with these items.
Oh, so close.
Where was the charm? Did he miss it? I thought he threw. Oh my god, Carrier. I thought he would throw it on the knockup. I thought he would throw it on the knockup. 6 grubs Gwen, 6 grubs Ari. Quite nice.
See Ruler walking over that switched off ward as Chovy gonna get
oh, that flash combo doesn't have much follow up. Ari's not there. Good Skarner ult, good Rumble ult. Too early by Carrier. Faker. He needs a reset. No one's dying. They get one reset. The backline dive is working though. Charm hits. Guma's here. 3v2. Canyon. Heartsteel procs. Carrier. Q's. King. Overheat. What the fuck? They won that? T1 won that fight? What? That's a volume increase. How the fuck did they win that fight? I feel like Carrier goes in, but there's no follow-up. And Owner just dies. I think Doran and Faker completely carried that. Guma usually solo kills Duro. Yo, Doran is doing work in that fight. Yo, Doran carried that fight. I'm not gonna lie. Faker stayed alive for a while and was like with him.
Has enough damage to help clean him up.
But Doran did big damage.
Super good at it. He knows how to space. He knows how to maximize. Is this enough of a lead? I think if T1...
What's he sniffing for?
Does get spotted
they can't
here
dive
as Canyon with that brush.
But he wants to go on him.
Looks like both top laners are going to be safe for now.
He's pulling everyone top owner. He really wants to dive this Rumble.
In the meantime, we do have Ruler pretty effectively.
They just lost 2 ults before Herald. I mean, the XP diff in mid is quite big. Like, Azir is a full level up. But Faker has Roa, so it's fine. Alright, Herald time. I feel like T1 should get this Herald. The problem is T1, like, Herald's up, but Drake's spawning in a minute now. These timings are a bit cooked.
There's a TP from Doran back to the top lane.
I feel like maybe they should just stop fighting around this Herald and just move towards Drake.
Definitely.
Yeah, he went Seekers on Azir.
Pick of the litter here.
Yeah, Carrier base, refresh his wards.
They feel ready. Important fight here.
Drake time.
Genji could secure a soul point.
Level 11s for both
if Genji win this fight, or like go even and get the Drake, T1 are in big trouble.
Has started up this dragon.
Just starts the dragon.
And Chovy has
no
rotated
fucks
down.
given. He's just on it.
Teleports at the Oh, they were thinking of the turn. You can see Faker wrapping around. Emperor's Divide going to push the
nice
cow
play.
underneath the
Is he
turret.
gonna die?
But Chovy's in so much trouble. Curtains have
Movement.
been called. 1, 2, and he's gone.
Two shots dead.
There. Did Gumayushi.
40
Down
seconds on
goes the
Chovy. Big pick.
pigeon. And that 9 lives.
Are they going to play the 4v5? Alistar no flash, Ari no ult.
Not this time.
Oh my god, they are. He's dead, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead.
Out of position. He'll be taken down first.
Doran
now
on the back line. First Ruler. Nice flash from Ruler. Doran over the wall as well. Oh my god, Gwen. What?
Where he stands. Keen trying to get in there, and the harpoons are doing some work. As Canyon so
Gwen just
durable, gets
one-shot the
another
MF.
crash into the wall. But Duro is not
Jin
offering
W.
any damage back. It is only Keen.
Bro, this
that's
Gwen
able to
is
do any
frying
work.
everyone.
And he's
It's a greedy call.
They don't go Drake, they just want to push.
Catching owner though. Made the
Charm flash.
Oh,
Oh, he hit the minion.
It's
It's not over yet though. Everyone's going to go back to Drake right now. Oh, he sees the cannon. It was the cannon. Chovy owns the cannon. Hey, go back to live. Go back to live. Go back to live. We don't got time.
Actually, just barely puts it off, but he still dies.
Doran one-shots
here.
Ruler. That's all that matters.
The follow-up fight is just so difficult to pull off here for Gen G. Sure, you ended up taking the jungler away.
Go back to
but you're
live!
gonna fight Gwen, offering so much
Drake
damage.
is still up.
Huh. Gwen Jin synergy seems really
Oh, Jin
high
W
in this
hit.
game.
Into
Chovy's
the
dead
nice
again.
stopwatch.
He's gonna break
He has
his
ult as
arm
well.
guard, as Emperor's Divide
Gwen
does
W
at least
just out of
try to
range
get them
of the
in
ult.
position,
Chovy's
as his
caught
Sundays does
again.
a bit of work, but Dora just yet.
Although
Good
whoever
from
wins
Canyon
this
to
game
go to Herald.
Wins this rack, it's going to be ulted
TP
for
bot
once.
and
It's gonna
dive
be
him.
Berserker's Greaves.
I don't know if you'll have a wave. Oh, they're going to Atakan. What am I saying?
T1 get as much as they
Not
can.
bad
in mid
by
lane. They
Gen
will
G,
get
you know,
that
even though they lose
additional turret
Atakan.
here.
I mean, 2 turrets is pretty good.
They have Alistar,
but
so
if
they can just
manage
send
to
it
take
or
down
what.
Keen at the same time, it could be dangerous as he gets under the turret and he's still dead. There was no way out of that one.
God, he's
Carrier is
completely
just,
one-shot.
he's able to
More valuable.
I feel like
This is a
Chovy getting
huge
caught
commitment.
twice,
All
lost them
5
Drake,
T1
lost them
players
Atakan,
are looking for Chovy here.
lost them the
but
fight.
Meanwhile,
with
Genji got
that,
mid,
sort of
Tier
lean
1
back
and Tier
on
2 and top
some
Tier 1 for the
possibilities,
Atakan,
but
which
you
is
see,
not that
like,
bad to be honest. Oh,
Carrier
that's a red buff.
He is going to find Ruler once again. The rest of T1 looking
No flash, no
to
cleanse.
back him up. Duro playing some defense
Nice
with
block
the
by Canyon.
quickness As Ona just finds Canyon but gets impaled.
Wait, this could be
Pulled
bad for
back
T1, going in a
as the
choke against
equalizer
MF
says,
Rumble.
Nope, you shall not
Ooh,
pass.
Gwen W
The
though.
Emperor's Divide onto Doran, but he kind of likes that the gap got closed. Duro trying to get himself out of there. The bullet time will
Big
take
shutdown.
down the Gwen.
Chovy's gonna
Chovy
die.
goes golden just to buy some time. He
Faker
does
gets a
fall,
reset,
the
level
Carrier
15 Ari.
now flashing the wrong
2v3,
direction. It will go down
Faker and
for a
Guma.
triple kill.
Misses the
Ruler,
charm.
The sidestep from Keen as well. Absolutely fantastic.
Ruler
on
cooking
that
a bit.
charm.
I don't think they can take
Keen
it.
still looking to go
Can't take.
further forward. It's a one trade,
Uh.
but the curtains
Ow.
have now been called,
Ow.
and Keen could be in trouble. Another charm going to need to connect, and there it is. Faker
left
locks
him
him
to
down
die.
even this one.
secure that
Bro, he
kill.
doesn't miss that
10
guy on
stacks of
fucking
Dark
on
Seal.
Jin, does he? He doesn't
Ari,
miss.
I think here
Look at
now
MF in this
his
fight though,
champ
like
is
what can she do?
broken, but
Can
Faker's
she
playing
hit
it so
Xin
incredibly
Zhao?
well. This
No,
is an
because Xin Zhao
overextension
presses
here
R.
initially
Perfect.
by
Alright,
T1.
she'll
It
wait.
looks like with Canyon getting this
Okay, now she
fantastic
can hit Xin
impale,
Zhao.
Equalizer here,
Okay,
though,
now Gwen's
not
there. Can she hit
super
Gwen? Nope, she
impactful
can't.
for
Gwen's in
Keen.
W.
He's not
Okay,
able
well, I
to
guess she'll
really
wait.
threaten anybody with this.
Oh, now
Does do a
Shin's
lot of
Zhonya's.
work with his flames.
Okay, I got her
And
now.
then the Ruler ult comes through.
It's like they're not that tanky, you know, but it feels like there's so much time where you just can't do anything against those two champs in a fight. It's crazy. 25 minutes, Ari will be level 16. I feel like if you get the black Atakan and you have Roa, you're just
in the LCK Cup,
you're
right?
like 2 levels up by default.
It's
so crazy. This game Chovy got a lot of XP on side lane, but in normal games, if you have Roa and black Atakan,
too, you know. Also has, of course,
Guma has
boost,
IE
so
soon, I think.
his cooldown's going to be low.
Uh-oh,
He
Jin
is
recall.
very happy
Oh, Gwen
to
just pulled
battle,
Sonya's.
in Brawl and
And
would have been
Jin's
very
about to buy
scrappy
Infinity
team
Edge.
fights, and he's had a phenomenal performance in them.
And Drake's up.
Team fight, one
Crazy that
overextension,
Ruler
one
is
fail.
still up
Doesn't put
1k
Gen G
gold
right back
on
in the
Guma.
driver's seat, so
Even
still
though,
a
like,
tense
I
game
feel like
here,
Jin's
but
positioning
T1
and
will get this
kills
dragon
have been
for
really
free,
good.
it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like Gen G just a
And
little
there's a
bit
team
late
is
on this
ahead, are ahead.
rotation. They
Ruler
are
is still up
gonna be able to
1k
get on
gold.
over, but I think there was no way that
Shut
they
down
could
diff.
actually get through. So Quadra,
But I feel like T1's
X-Tech,
comp
Drake,
makes a lot of sense.
X-Tech Soul.
Level
course,
16 Gwen
the
is
speed
big.
at which they could take this Baron
T1
is
have big
not
spikes.
the greatest, even with the Gwen there on
How do
the
you
top
use them
side.
though? It's still 3
Well, they
minutes
don't
till
want to throw
Drake.
this game on a bit of a Baron
Maybe you could.
attempt when they
Ari
already have
could
such
push
a
out bot
fantastic
now.
position.
Press B.
On the other side
open,
of things,
and I
though,
think
if
they could
Gen
probably
G
start
ever
it.
get a
Maybe.
moment,
Gold ahead of
I don't know. The enemy
KD
team is not
super
weak, you know.
10.
It's actually
Jin here.
the
Things are
game
quite
state makes it
scary.
feel like T1's ahead, but
Indeed,
it's pretty
and I
even.
also think there's Baron.
Like one
Yeah,
MF
Gen
ult
G
on a
now.
Baron and they're all dead.
getting some vision.
In front and gives
1
the
minute 30 on
information.
Drake. Holy
Faker's
fuck,
on a
Ruler is
flank
getting
here.
really strong. He's level
And
16
a
on this
lost
wave.
team fight for eventually.
Who took his XP?
Carrier's on a ward. He is a difficult
Someone in that
target.
bush took XP.
If they do
He's
want
1
to take
minion
him
from
down
level 16,
instead,
and he probably
they're
has
gonna
his
have to get out of there, and Carrier
multiple
realizing
minor in
that
base.
there might be some health, abilities
Ruler's
on
4
cooldown.
items, level
Well,
16
You can
MF.
see, I mean, just just
I wonder if T will know he's basing.
4 people is enough to get them to back away.
Oh, the cows.
What?
Gets the
What?
over
What?
onto
What?
who will be be eradicated before the fight even starts. It's an impale, but it's only on to one.
That's it,
The
GG.
curtains
Or
were
what?
called. Canyon's going to get headbutted back and snipped down.
What?
Bullet time does next to nothing, and Gen G
They didn't
with
see
two
that
on the
ward,
floor,
Gen
they'll
G.
lose the Baron.
They'll lose the Baron, and
They
there's
didn't see
no
that
way
ward.
for them to
Bro,
try to
Chovy
turn
has
this into
been-
a Drake take or anything
Chovy's
like
been
that
getting
either. This
caught
should be
by
T1
Keria like
getting
3
Baron,
times
and
now.
their third
Every
Hextech
time they catch
Dragon
him,
of
it's blowing the game
off
open.
the Baron's composition
I wanna
is
see that
just
from
so
T1's vision.
high when they have this
You
Jhin.
can't really
Gen G
blame
were playing
Chovy,
so
though, because there was a
respectful.
pink
As soon as they
here.
see Keria and Faker together, they backed
So he
away, but
probably
they didn't
thought
back
he was
far
fine.
enough away, and Keria
And that
finds
distance
the
of
angle to get
engage
the
is so
flash onto 16 as
uncommon, you know, it's
well.
like not something
He
that
is
happens
so
at all.
Massive there as well. I really
They
like
get
this.
soul
Was
point
cheeky
as well
from
here,
T1.
T1.
Towards that bottom
Maybe they
side.
don't. Maybe they don't. Ruler.
As Owner is here,
But they don't have
and
MF ult
Jadani
or Skarner
miss
ult or
is
Rumble
real
ult.
rough. There
All of their
are
ults are
Hex
gone.
Gates as Battle Dance gets Doran
Who's
relative
Hex skating
safety
there?
as
Oh my
Doran
god.
Getting in there. Don't know about that one. It's a little bit scary.
I think Gen G need to
This
delay a
fight
little
for the
bit for
Dragon
Skarner ult.
feels
A little
like
bit. They
the
need to
real
delay a little
battle.
bit for ults.
As Faker with the charm, it's going to go wide because he was on vision.
Okay, they got
Canyon
Ari ult. Not
looks for
bad.
the
That's a trade.
opportunity, not going to be able to get it. It's going to be a smite
Guma
fight.
can
We'll see
can
who
play his ult
is
here a
going
bit.
to get
TP from
towards
Faker
Soul
to
Point
join
off
the
back of
team.
Faker TPing back to his teammates here.
He has one ult charge for a charm.
Yeah, Canyon
Hits
goes
Canyon.
in, but he's unable to
Engage
get
is
the
a miss.
dragon.
Owner
Owner
ults.
gonna get quickness up now, gets
Flash
out
out.
of there immediately.
Chovy!
Finds
Chovy!
the
Chovy! Is it worth it though? He has
But
Zhonya's.
this time he's able to make the big play. Doran.
Oh, the charm was good timing.
Chovy is dead again, but this time he takes two with
Keen
him.
has Ghost on.
Keen looking for the harpoons.
T1
doesn't
gets
get
soul
there.
point, though.
Gen G, I guess they still got
Like
some
Gen
fight
G
left
win
in
the
them.
fight,
A
but it
lot
doesn't
of
matter.
this
It doesn't
Baron
matter. It
timer
doesn't
as
matter.
well
It doesn't
worn
matter. They
away
can't.
in this extended dragon fight. We're going all
Chovy,
the way
I can't
back to
blame
this.
him.
Look
He
at
looks
the
safe
sword
there.
here.
Oh, Keria
Keria
fakes it as well.
So where Chovy is,
He runs
flashes
like
in
this.
for Owner and
Like
Faker
he
into
runs
the
up and he goes a tiny bit to the left, so it doesn't actually look like he's gonna engage. And then bang!
As Ruler is just too
Was-
far
the
away
pathing
to
was so
offer
good.
A real relevant bullet time
That
to
ward was
peel.
beautiful.
Happy 12th anniversary, Faker. You're doing pretty
Oh,
well.
oh,
As-
oh.
Okay,
Pick from Gen G is
never
good.
mind. Crash into
Doran,
the wall,
Owner's one shot, sorry.
And I don't think that Crescent Guard is going to
Chovy.
be saving him.
Chovy.
Chovy in a little
Faker.
bit of trouble here as Faker
Faker.
looks for the
Oh, he's gonna kill them both.
He'll be able to get off the back end.
Oh, and he still has the
Ruler's
charm.
gonna be his
Wait, is it a
next target.
pentakill for Faker?
He's
No
set
joker.
forever with
No,
all of
Guma
these
stole it.
resets and Gumayushi's flashing forward.
Guma stole it.
T1. I get performances
Man,
absurd.
Chovy had a really bad game. But Keria has just had him. Every single time Chovy tries to make anything happen, Keria is in his face. Mid lane, top lane, bot lane. He's just permanently caught by Keria.
And I need to now remind everyone as Keen goes
It would have been a
down
pentakill for
underneath these
Faker.
Nexus turrets, that this is game one of
But
a
Guma stole
regular
it.
season best of 3. So
9-1 and 9,
it feels
25
like the
stack
stakes
damage
are way
eyes.
higher than they
Wow,
are
good
because
game
it's
from
Gen G
T1,
versus
really good game.
T1. They often are
Chovy got
quite that
smoked this
high.
game, holy
As there
shit.
goes the Nexus, and T1 they're going to take first blood in the
Chovy got
series.
smoked.
What a puff.
Good engage.
Okay, he's done it once, but you gotta do it twice. You gotta do it twice.
Still
Player
able
of the
to
game
make
for me is
cross-maps where they
Keria
needed
there,
to.
though, I think.
I'm putting
Okay,
it out
Varus
there.
Ben, and then
You know,
Kalista
we
Ben,
have some
also
of the
Kalista
stats
Ben.
for Rulers. He's
Jace
usually not
Ben,
allowed
good
to
Ben.
play.
Yeah, do have 3 bans.
I think Vi,
so
Kalista,
it's
and a
likely
Fury.
that it'll still
If
Yeah,
T1 beats
Ben,
Gen G, that means they can
quite
win
strong
worlds
to
again.
threaten that
I mean,
Fury pick
sure,
as
if that's
well.
what you want to
Yep.
say, sure.
Well, there's the
There's
Vi
Vi
on
Ben.
Red side.
This doesn't
We've
matter in the long
switched it
scheme of
around.
things, but yeah.
We've gone with
I think it'll help them
Vi
win the regular
champion,
season.
which
Okay, not
may
Worlds.
mean-
Ash is
Unless they
open,
do
right?
decide that it
I wonder
is
if
a
T1
Victor
don't
ban.
give a
Faker,
fuck
very
about
good,
Kalista. Maybe
Victor
Gen G gives a
situation.
fuck
G-Zone
about
was trying to
Kalista.
talk to me was, in fact,
Sejuani
the
Ben.
Victor.
I would be
Sejuani
careful
gone.
giving them Kalista on red. What's OP? Do you
Kalista
ban the
has
Fury?
a lot more value to me than the Fury
feel like
in this
Canyon the
slot,
Fury
even though
sounds
they
a bit
banned the
annoying.
Vi. A risk I
Fury or
would take
Kalista.
myself.
Do we get a Canyon
like
the
that.
Fury? What are you
I
thinking,
like that,
Canyon?
you know?
What are you thinking? Talk to me.
Not just 'cause
You did
I think it
manage
is
to
just
get it.
Nefiri, isn't
Fury,
it?
I think for
Ooh,
any CC,
you know what I would
right,
love
it's a
here?
pick
I would
that
love a
does a lot
Poppy
of
flex
burst
from
damage, it
T1.
can take,
I
getting
just
access
don't
to
want an
backline
owner
targets,
Nidalee. Don't
but
do that.
without his face
I feel
in
like
the-
Ash is a
the
good champ
tanky
right now.
compositions that we've seen, or in
Poppy's
the
a good
compositions
champ.
that can lock her
Talia's a
down
good
after
champ.
she goes on.
I really like the Ambessa.
Borat
A lot
Ambessa.
of power there. I think something
I
tanky
doubt it's
has
a flex.
been what we've seen into
Corki is
the
probably
Furies
a flex,
before,
though.
but instead it's going to be a Corki lock-in, which is
I feel
telling
like
me that Lilia is
Chovy should just
coming.
take a Talia here.
Lilia or the
They should just
Maokai,
pick full
another
top
choice.
side.
We've seen a lot of
A great
Also
option
fine.
here for Keen into this Ambessa.
I mean,
in
you
the
could
top
pick
lane.
AD here like Ash
I
or whatever,
don't
but I
think that
think
this will be flexed to mid.
taking
Very
mid
low
is pretty
chance.
solid.
So it feels like a really nice T.
Or they could could just pick AD carry. Or in Atelier or just an AD. Ezreal, pretty safe. Drop for a bit.
Trinity Force versus Trinity Force. If that Corki
What's owner playing? Please don't play Maokai. Please don't play Maokai. Please cook something else.
Going to be the Maokai, you know, in terms of locking down these big threats.
No owner Maokai, please. I want to see a carry jungle. Nocturne. But Nocturne is supposed to be good into the Fury, right? Because the fear doesn't break on the W. Okay, this Corki might have to go bot though. Unless they can get like a Kai'Sa on 4, I feel like this Nocturne, this Corki needs to go bot lane. Can Guma play Corki? Okay, they banned Natalia, they could have picked on 2-3, nice.
I think just simply because
I feel like they need Corki bot and a mid, like a mage mid. Do you ban Orianna here?
It's too high
I feel like
a risk
Orianna ban is pretty
especially if you
safe.
consider how much other follow-up there is
See
with
what else they ban.
Zambessa,
Yeah, good ban.
onto anyone. And we're losing
Ooh, I wonder if the next ban is Galio from Geng. But then I think Faker would probably pick up Aurora on 4. Nico support is good, yeah.
There's not a lot of control mages,
Leona
I guess,
takeaway.
still up and available, especially with that Orianna banned
play
away,
Braum
like
or
you
anything.
say. I think Rise needs to be banned also from
Rel is still
Genji
open.
has been
I think
for
Galio
some time.
Aurora on 4 are pretty
I wonder
solid.
if that with the
Or
Leona
just pick
ban,
Rel and get counter mid, but I just hope they don't take like Ziggs or some shit. I think this Corki has to go bot. Does Anivia just cook their whole comp here? I doubt Chovy will do it. I feel like Chovy Galio game here is really good.
There's so many different angles.
Nafiri, yeah, it's so good that Galio pick,
Galio is one of them. I was going to say you could go hyper
I think
scaling and
Duro
go
just
for
pick
a
Rel.
as much
You will get met by Poppy from Keria.
Does
Does Keria pick Braum? I feel like Braum is a good champ here with Corki, Nocturne and Bessa.
And now the question
Into
is, what's
Nautilus,
that
it's very
support
good.
here
But
in the bottom lane
the engage is...
Keria.
I feel like a bit more
see what he
engage is good.
decides
I
to
feel like
go
he
with.
could also just take the Rel himself now. I don't know
That's
if I like the
great
Poppy.
lock in here for damage.
It's really good
with
against the
this,
Fury
but
Galio though,
Galio's
like really
pretty
good.
Also,
they have a very
much happier with the utility.
They have a very
Jovi
like
is known
niche
for some
champion
taunts on
overlap
this
that
pick
works
as
really well.
throughout his career, so
They have like
this
Nocturne
is
ult,
a
Poppy
pretty
ult,
banger
which
setup. I
actually
don't really lean very heavily
could make
either
objectives
way
very
on
easy at finishing
compositions.
objectives and
I
getting
do
out.
think that T1 history,
I don't know, man. I
that's what
feel
was
like
saying earlier.
I
don't know if
actually
you could put
favor
more
I favor
days played, more
Genji's
games
comp a little
played in
bit,
one
but
single
I'm
matchup
favoring it because of
anywhere in the world, in
nameplates.
any
Like
region.
Canyon
this is
Neferi
kinda
sounds
wild.
fucking
No, it's
dangerous with
pretty
a Galio
ridiculous.
Nautilus next to it.
Chovy and Faker also a tale as old as
The
time.
problem is the Neferi is playing
And
into Poppy, which
some
I
of,
feel like is
the
fucking
best
annoying.
games that we've seen. I remember
And they have Nocturne
2019
Poppy for
Rift
objectives.
Rivals. Rookie versus Faker with
But I feel like
the
Genji
Galio
can run the
meta
map early if they want.
was some of the best Galio that we've seen.
I just don't know how Nocturne versus Neferi is. Does
Nocturne
Nocturne Nocturne ult
wasn't even a very good
E goes
SKT
through the
year.
interaction, but does
And
Neferi just still
that
win the
matchup was an
1v1?
absolute banger.
Because Nocturne wins 1v1
Chovy
very
sort of
hard
took the
against some
mantle
AP
for Galio
junglers,
play
like
after that
Brand
massive
and Talia
taunt that he
jungle
had
just get
on
one-shot by
Genji
Nocturne.
afterwards.
But Neferi, I feel like,
Here on the bottom side of
even though the
map,
interaction is
moving
good,
a little bit far up, gets ignited immediately, and the flash
maybe
forward
Neferi
from
still
Keria,
wins.
looking to try and lock down the
Okay, no
kill.
flash
Duro
bot.
She is looking for now.
Is this Guma's
but it's
first
the
ever Corki
Gatling
game in
gun
pro
for
play?
Gumusi that's just gonna shred that resistance.
Feels like it.
Down
Not
to
that he's
zero
playing it bad,
practically
but
at
I'm
this
just saying,
point
I feel like
at
I've
level
never
2.
seen him play
Make those
Corki.
trades so incredibly difficult to pull off, especially when Keria
I don't think
can
I've ever
counter-engage
seen
on you
Gumushi Corki.
and push you into
lane leads.
Yeah, this
It
is
Genji in a
Gumayushi's
better
first ever
position,
Corki game in pro play.
Largely to do with the Nara on the top side being able to farm very effectively. This bottom lane's also having a decent time as Ruler Arcane shifting
No
forward.
flash.
Dangerous Duro.
Ooh, God, Guma.
As Gumayushi is the one that goes low in first blood. Goes to the Nautilus. Keria doesn't have flash.
Ooh.
He's likely to go down as well, wanting to take Ruler
Ooh,
with
that
him,
was
but he
rough.
holds the barrier.
That's,
and
I don't even
despite
know
the
if the
Q, he
limits on
stays
Corki. Why is he
alive.
Wing like that? What the fuck?
Gold, the lead
Okay,
for
well,
the Genji bottom
jungle
lane.
is completely
As a
even,
result
but
of that,
the only difference is Canyon got a base off.
From
Well, they
Ruler
swapped,
identifying,
they match.
I have barrier really going to set the tone for how this game is going to
No,
look.
they don't
as
swap.
Doran is still here
Keria
on
just
this
ran
top
top
side.
to help Ambessa.
Ruler gets a ward in as he's looking to actually put the pressure on his Keria.
No
shows
E on
his
Ruler.
Position. Remember, the Arcane Shift has already happened, but
He's
he
not gonna
still has
die.
flash.
Oh, he is gonna
The
die.
flash forward from
Doran!
Doran.
Oh my god,
Just
no!
puts him
Oh, that's
down.
so unlucky.
Oh, man,
Oh, it's a
Ruler is
horror.
ready to have a
It's a horror.
fantastic
Now
game
Ezreal
here in
can
the
push out
second
before
one.
Corki's here and just
Two
take a base.
fantastic plays punished,
Just
and
a
then
little
this
more
one
damage than they had
here.
it.
Oh, no.
Now Ezreal takes his base.
Flash away, buys that
Oi, oi, oi.
space for the duo.
Oh, I think it might be just a bot gap into game 3 here.
When you see Keria show up on Ruler's
I see what
camp, you're
T1's
like,
looking
oh,
for here.
there's
Just
no way,
overstay,
right? There's no way
Ezreal no
this guy
flash,
gets
bait
out.
into
He
E.
puts so
Actually, he
much
did have
damage in,
flash.
waits the
Okay,
last
now I don't
possible
see what
second to
T1's doing here.
flash, gets
Ezreal
the
had flash up.
empowered
Maybe
Q
they thought
again
Ezreal
there
didn't
with
have
the
flash.
W to come through.
Because this play is
Takes
psychotic if you
Doran
know he has
out.
flash up. Oh, it's
Yeah,
beautiful
this
for
is the biggest
Genji to have
lead that
Ezreal
we
ahead
had
this
until
early.
the very one good thing
That's
to note
Keen
is the
so
fact
far
that
ahead now.
Kuma is that
Canyon,
he's 750
okay?
gold behind.
For
Yeah, these
Genji to
grubs
break
are
their way
fucking
through,
gone.
but
This is not looking good.
The barrier at the ready and a Keria to try and
Guma
help
looks
out.
a little uncomfortable.
Keria needs going over to Ona, no worries. Of course, this is a composition that does really want to hit level 6 on the side of T1.
So,
But True Shot Barrage now going to get flashed here by Keria. Steadfast
Wait.
presence as Duro's going to
Okay,
have to flash.
Jesus,
Man,
man.
he would've
Keria,
died
calm down.
if he had taken that last.
they were gonna go
I
for
think
the kill
Ruler
on
will
the
just run
Keria,
this
but
game.
that was a situation,
Why is
and
he running
you
bot
mentioned
right now,
Guma not really
Guma?
being that far behind in farm, but he kind of is
Why
now
is he running
after
bot?
getting pushed out there and And Carrier,
is he just calling for a 3-man dive?
He's a whole level behind
he's going to lose a whole top wave.
5, but
oh, he's calling for a dive on Gnar.
Feeling that Kane could be
Look at Chovy though.
Ladies and gentlemen,
oh my god, Guma just lost a full wave top for this.
Pretty good spot as Chovy looking to try and see what Fake is up on the bottom side.
He needs a lot of time now to come back. And now he pushed the wave in his basing again. Is he going to run top now? Guma just said, I am not laning versus Ezreal. I'm fucking out of here, Doran. It's on you.
In the top lane as well, in terms of farm.
I refuse to play that. That is not happening. In his little rocket ship.
Still need to see, the bottom lane.
Sacrifice Doran to the fucking 2v1 gods. It's Rod of Ages Galio. I think it's the skin, Guma. You gotta change skin. This Corki skin is... That Corki skin is vile. What are we doing? Go Corgi or Earthrider. What is that Corki skin? How can you play with that skin? I would just... I would int as well. Like, what the fuck is that skin? So he's gonna push out top and he's gonna recall and he's gonna click bot now, Guma. He is fucking out of there.
Faker is leading a vision here for T1. Duskbringer. There's the flash in though. As
oh, the Galio ulta.
Ulti comes through from Chovy.
Poppy ult gets W'd from the Fury or what?
Is this Poppy and the rest of Gen G just
very late
that's crazy. A T1 in the grubs here. They got one.
Yeah.
Rod of Ages Galio.
Absolutely.
What do you go? Rod of Ages into the fucking despair item or? Ruler has Triforce in base. This is where the Ezreal will start to take over a bit.
Because Ruler, wherever he is, he has the advantage. Because Dork might coming back.
Oh, he doesn't have Triforce yet.
Risking falling further behind when Ruler has that wave pushed in, and he is so big.
How does he not have Triforce yet?
Carrier move.
And both of our global mid laners come
oh,
he didn't get the stun.
Carrier, but doesn't get the stun. There's the paranoia. They decide to go on top of Duro first.
Ryzel is on top of them.
Is going to deliver Fake it to the mid.
Well, T1 cannot fight now. They used everything.
But now we'll have that.
They still have Poppy ult though, but Nocturne is
super
useless.
His ult up in just 3 seconds as well. Can redo it.
I think they're just gonna have to give this Faker goes top.
Complete it.
Yeah.
If Ruler got stunned, would he die though?
At the same time.
I'm not sure if he would die. I feel like Guma also panicked. I think it's going to be so hard. I don't think T1 can win this game.
Thought perhaps he had an angle
I just don't see them, like this dive won't kill anyone.
As Faker showed up there with a
this guy will be too tanky, W, and will have so much peel around him. And actually end up giving this too mobile. I just don't see T1 being able to win this. Only way I see T1 winning this is like Ryze Nocturne on side, killing Galio, and like winning through side lane. But even then, Gen G have 5 grubs. Faker's gonna have to carry so hard. Gnar is beating Ambessa. Corki's fucking useless.
Dragon is concerned.
Yeah, every single
and Nocturne has one load, and it's his ult. So Faker has a Nocturne ult to work with and a Poppy. That's it. He's gonna have to carry with that. I don't think it's doable. The game will look like this, right? Corki will be here, Ambessa will be here.
Feels very good
all game.
T1's
and Ryze will be here. And Ryze is gonna have to do a lot here, or he's gonna have to shadow bot and like cover an ult.
If he wants to, but not actually
it's gonna be very hard. I
gone.
guess they're trying to match Ryze into Gnar, but I guess if Gen G wants, they could just send Gnar top here.
Close, but similar to Graves.
And Galio just runs across the whole map into bot. Like, they're so committed on getting the right lane assignments that Galio ran from here
it kind of just plays itself,
to here.
So you don't really...
watching, as that was a
wow,
I don't know whether it actually connected onto Doran as Chovy.
Okay, Faker, kind of cooking.
Minions under the turret.
This does not look fun for Galio to play.
On that turret, so
wow.
Sure, T1
just by himself, Faker is pushing out Chovy or what?
But you don't go, then you win anyways. And Chovy just holds bottom as long as he can.
Oh, the Fury gonna get caught out here as Canyon trying to go untargetable to keep
Flash
himself
the wall.
alive, but
Knock
it's getting
up.
so difficult. He flashes, he gets over the wall, but the realm wall
the Ryze ult maybe too much.
Is not actually gonna get
very mobile.
I mean, Faker is pretty fucking strong.
So
he almost has Seraphs.
To catch there as Faker,
yeah, I think any other jungler would have died there, but it's the Fury, so
2,200 gold behind. Feats of
immune,
strength are up.
jump,
and
Fizz jungle lives there, so true
was often caught.
Got a leg room in.
Can Faker still blast him on side?
Stay in it.
Slowly getting through his health.
Managed to take definitely important here as Gumayusi takes
5 seconds on Mountain Drake.
I
think this is also just a give angle for T1. But Faker's basing for Seraphs and has TP, so I think no, he cancelled. I think whatever Faker does is whatever T1 does, right? Like that's the game state right now. They could move to Atakan.
With the last
top tier 1 should die. Ooh, Faker taking too many tower shots there.
He's in turret range there as well, as he wants to just take down
the tower.
Yoinkies. That's what he was looking for.
Scary.
Oh, okay, over the wall goes Canyon.
I think
Faker has no Seraphs, that top tier 1 is dead.
On the way,
I feel like Gen G should force Atakan. It's a great timing. I think they are trolling a bit though. I think Galio should have moved to midwave and Ezreal should be hitting it.
I mean, this is the closest thing that division
They
they
had a
have
shift for an Atakan there.
Nocturne, who knows.
Now Ezreal's going to get caught maybe between the lane.
Down there, where we can't see.
Does Ezreal get caught?
Well, speaking of can't see,
they just don't do it.
They don't exactly know where
They
Faker
get top tier
is.
one instead.
The ball,
Faker's gold lead is bleeding away. His Rod of Ages is
realistic.
going to proc soon, so
I
think they kind of need to wait for Rise Rod of Ages level 16, and then
Genji respects what
I think they're still going to lose.
what this Poppy can do to the map, like they're
No,
so
Smash for
famous
game 3 doesn't make sense unless they're going to play like Kai'Sa.
Yep,
Because Ezreal and Corki are out now.
Certainly
Put himself too far forward here.
Yeah, Dura's going to show up, and
He's
Keen
dead.
was already in position. There's
It's
the
game.
knockup from the depth charge, and this
One
Rise
mistake and GG.
is not going
can't
anywhere.
rise
Tries
up.
to realm warp, but that is not happening.
It's sad.
And
When you're the
Genji
only
use
person
this
who's
as an
ahead, the
opportunity
second you
to
make
head
one mistake, the
towards
game
this
blows
Atakan.
open. There goes
The
Atakan.
rest of them were grouped
T1
up.
can't
The
fight
rest, you
without
can see
Rise.
Genji actually wanting to
Or
find
what
a
is
little
Genji
bit more
doing?
of a fight before this one happens.
Why don't they just do
Shield's
Atakan?
good, but he's still pushed away. But this buys time. Faker has teleport when he respawns here.
Oh dear. Carrier might be in trouble. He gets smoked by Canyon as Keen wants to hop over that wall, finds the boomerang, and I think that Canyon has the damage. True Shot Barrage comes down, but there's the paranoia.
Wait, Ruler's dead.
To try and save, but
Ruler's
also
dead.
kill.
I'm
As
confused
they
why they
get
didn't just
on
do
top of
Atakan.
Ruler.
Maybe they didn't have a
Ruler
good game
is dead to
state.
start this off. Doran's
Wait, Ruler
splashing
died.
away
What?
to try and get to safety. Faker is still dead, which is so lucky for Genji, because otherwise they could have lost the Atakan, and somehow that anchor lands. Doran just trying to survive. He can dash for, you know, about 1 billion
Faker has
miles,
TP,
but is that
but
enough is the question. Is
don't think his TP can do anything. Okay, I mean, Genji's still winning super hard. So instead of doing Atakan, they're scared of like Ezreal getting dove on mid tier 1 or something, so they move mid. Poppy ults like in front of her.
The doggos got booped away
And
by
then
the
Ruler
ult.
gets caught in rotation. Well played by T1, they have to use double flash for it though.
It buys enough time for that ult to
I guess
come
Genji
through.
do get 2 kills instead of the Atakan, which is not bad. They have Nocturne ult. Do you just fight this? I think you...
T1 you can see trying to set up, trying to get into position,
look
but
like
they're
they're
on
gonna fight it.
vision here. As Genji
you don't
just
fight this,
control
then
this
you're
area
against Soul Point all
completely.
game,
No
right?
way for to change the
Yeah,
outcome.
looks kind of cooked for T1.
maybe.
Oh, they're Rise ulting on Ezreal, no flash, no E.
Here is once again, it's Ruler in
Oh,
trouble,
Ruler made a
he'll
mistake.
just
That was a
get
good punish by T1.
obliterated.
Maybe they can play this
This
more,
time,
no?
Genji in an awkward spot. At the
Gali
same
ulting.
time, heroic
Doran
entrance,
might
and
die.
Joe is still
Double
dead.
kill.
A double knockup,
Wait, Baron's
but
up as
Chovey's
well.
just given himself
Chovey's dead as well.
up. Own it
What?
down low, but they take down the gargoyle, and
They
T1
knew Ruler had no
so you
flash,
can
and he
take
E'd
the dragon.
into
I think
mid-wave.
it's
So the
time for
second he E'd
Baron.
into mid-wave, they insta Nocturne Rise ulted on him. And he got
some
caught.
extra
That's a
damage does
mistake
go
by
on to
Ruler.
carry
That's a
it.
good
Owner
punish by
fairly
T1.
low here, and of course doesn't have his
That is a
ultimate.
really good punish.
They're going to start this up just the same. Ruler is up in 20. Chovey's so long away from respawning that there's no way he's going to be able to TP, and they just need to have a little bit of defense against Canyon.
Yeah, Keeper's verdict is going to miss.
Almost
as
hit.
Now, let's see whether they can actually hold on to this. It's so dangerous. Meganar is almost there for Keen. He does get it, but it does
Dead.
not.
Canyon.
Canyon gets into the pit, goes on top.
Also dead.
One.
And Baron.
That is it.
What?
T1 will take the Baron.
What?
Traditional T1 Baron, it's a
What?
little risky. But
How do they always get away with
they
it?
had the advantage,
How do they always
and
get
even
away
though
with
the
it?
keeper's verdict doesn't connect,
What the
they
fuck?
can. And now T1 in a pretty nice control of this game for the first time after what was a pretty rough early
Ezreal
game.
E'd onto
It all
mid-wave.
starts off with, once
What a
again,
sick punish by
pick
T1 though.
onto this, you know, Ruler
That was
who's
such a
just
good
little bit
punish.
Too far out onto the same AD carry, and
Crazy.
You know, we think about synergy with Nocturne.
Where was
for
the
mid
Gali
laners,
ult on
you know,
Ezreal?
it's
Was he not in
often the
range?
Orianna, it was Aurora for a while, but you know,
Oh my god, they have Atakan and Baron now. If you blink, you miss it.
And they are feeling
Oh yeah, those
very
Nocturne
good
ult, they
about their
couldn't see.
chances. Take a gold lead here,
True.
and they can push it
That's a
even
volume
further
increase.
now.
Like, I think T1 played it so well, but
With the Atakan
Ruler,
as well, they can push
you
with this
can't be
Baron
doing
so
that. Are you
aggressively.
serious?
2 minutes left. Rebel Baron
That's
power
not very
play already
Ruler-like to
ticking
make that kind of mistake.
above just the baseline amount of gold that
E'ing
you
onto
get.
midwave with no
Out of
flash.
turret in the mid lane, going to be
What?
taken here by
Sieging, having Owner on this flank.
Oh, another
Dead again. He's
moment
caught again.
for Ruler, unfortunately,
It's over.
in that
T1 just
mid lane.
won.
He's just taken out.
T1 just won the
Soaks
game.
up
What?
blood.
What?
We don't really
How have they
have
just
the
won the
withdrawals
game
coming in
today?
just
Oh,
as
he's Rise
well,
only no, fam!
but still
Oh, I don't know about that one. No, I don't know about that
It's
one.
a great hook to
I don't
try
know
and
about that
answer
one.
the Justice punches there. The three-man
I don't know
taunt
about
from
that
Chovey, but
one.
remember, he's
Oh, it's
just
gonna
picking
work,
up
though.
little
It's
bits
gonna
of
work.
200 gold from
Everyone's
T1, who are
1
now
HP.
breaking open
Faker, you're a
the
psychopath.
Genji base.
You're a psychopath.
Look at that Rebel Baron power
What?
play just
They're
explode.
they're 4K gold up. How are they 4K gold up,
is
T1?
the number. As Keen, nothing he can do. Doran dashing
Doran
around. He can go home if
didn't
he'd
get the
like
kill,
to.
but
Faker in here as well
Faker's
as
gonna proc as
Canyon.
well.
Wanting to
Flashes
try and
to the
take
side.
him down, but the damage
Coach
has
his ass.
been done, ladies
Bro,
and
Faker's
gentlemen.
crazy.
Happy 12 Faker, 3-1 and
12-year
5.
anniversary,
He was
just
the only
clapping
gold lead, and
Genji's
now
cheeks.
everyone.
The siege
Bro, why is it always
real, and
T1 that does
Faker
this?
is just layering
These
in
fucking
the damage.
psycho-ass
The Naga is
comebacks.
wasted, sure. They end up getting the push
Like, the
in
game was
wall,
so
but
hard
it's
to
not
play.
enough to stop all this
But they found one thing to target, and it was Ruler, and it worked. It was 6-0 in kills, wasn't it?
I was pretty happy to see.
And it was a 4k gold lead to Gen G. Now it's 7-10 and it's a 5k gold lead to T1. What? 30 seconds on Soul. T1 just needs to lock in and fight the Soul and win it. I mean, the Dragon is quite easy to secure when you're ahead because you have Poppy Ult and Nocturnal, right? It's very hard to get in the pit. So Carrier can charge Poppy Ult whenever.
We need him to stand near
everyone. He needs to not get hooked on it.
At the same time, so that this Nocturne cannot just press R.
It's a valuable ward there for Keen and Ruler.
Hooks down. That's Poppy Ult time.
A little bit wide there as Carrier gets in another time, but this time
Insta dive. Galli ult doesn't go off. It's cancelled. Bro, Ruler cannot move. He's out though. Owner's dead. Oh, down goes Carrier. Faker's gonna die as well. Doran, Naguma. See what I mean? Like, they're so far ahead T1, but in the 5v5, it's very hard to play. They're very hard to play. This is how it's crazy that Gen G threw this, but they're kind of back now. They're kind of back.
Then they look for the follow-up CC.
They get the Soul tier. These Nexus towers don't really matter. Doesn't matter. They'll respawn. Stay up T1. They can't win a 5v5.
Look at this play from Carrier. Looks initially beautiful. Gets
the Ambessa ult. Oh, it doesn't hit Ezreal. So the Ambessa is so homeless. Look at Ambessa. He's just trying to join. This was a 5v4.
Naguma tries to make the heroic play to burst
Ambessa couldn't join the dive.
Keen does work as Ruler returns to the fight.
By the time Ambessa rocks up, it's already lost fight.
Very close.
Alright, Mountain Soul.
For whenever this Nocturne is
talk to me. We got armor, we got MR. We got armor, MR. Okay, they got a lot of stats that are being buffed here.
Now that you die. And perhaps that's something worth looking into. But as we can see here, under 2,000 gold, now the lead once again is Ona, possibly caught out. He's got a GA,
oh, he's
but he doesn't want to lose that cooldown. True Shot Barrage coming in as Canyon dives on top.
Losing GA and ult.
10
seconds before Baron. Carrier tries to peel. Doran, he finds Ezreal, but can he kill him? I don't think he can. The dive is so bad.
Now he has backup, and even though
Canyon just ran it. I don't know what the fuck Canyon just did. I don't know what the fuck Canyon's doing. Alright, Gen G monster through this, but they got it back. Ruler has sums up now.
And steady.
I feel like Guma's really fed. Can Guma not cook this game? He's so strong.
Just trading some shields out.
Look at those Corki items. What the fuck? Does Nefiri fall off, by the way? I feel like Nefiri looks... Nefiri's giving me like pipe vibes at this point. Looks kind of like...
starting to siege up, but it's
pretends
fairly
to be
slow
scary.
push here for Gen G.
They're obviously looking pretty far forward here as the Fear Tether is going to line up onto Duro as underneath the turret. They go. Doran is so incredibly low. Still ticking down from that lead, and that is going to be the turret falling.
Carrier didn't get the stun.
Trying to get himself out there. Look at that huge shield that he picks up with his Sterix.
One in him down. Buff the mid wave.
And he's got the Mountain Soul as well, of course. Inhibitor goes down.
Going
just
down.
more of attrition here, being won by Gen G. They transition.
Oh, Doran
immediately
missed the dive. Poppy ult channeling, Nocturnal channeling. They used a lot of spells there. Who's TPing there? Who's TPing there? Keen! Dead! Owner's gonna die. No GA. Oh, nice hook on the Faker. Zhonya's has flash. He has to flash or the game's over anyway. He flashed forward and killed the Nautilus. I don't know if that's worth though. But maybe he couldn't escape if he flashed back. Carrier Poppy ult. Hits Ruler. That might hold the game. Chovy has tower aggro. Zhonya's. Doran. Is he gonna get Chovy? Maybe hold the game here. Ruler cooking. 1v2. He's in. Guma versus Ruler. He flashes back. Carrier's full HP. Carrier's full HP. They have a wave. It's a 2v2. It's a 2v2.
Number 3.
Yep. Ruler says sorry to keep
Ruler
you
cooking.
waiting.
Ruler cooking. Missed kill. Guma has to get the wave.
Was the end of it. Certainly
1 minute on Elder. They get it back.
Oh,
that's a kill.
50
seconds on the respawn.
The base survives for now.
And 50 seconds on Elder. They're not going to have any wards.
But this is 2 inhibitors down here, and the base
that's
is
Elder
open
for Gen G, right? Surely
here for Gen G to follow
Doran
later
keeps
on.
missing these dives,
and
but
so
what
many
the fuck was
plays
this
go
TP
down
from
here
King?
for Gen G to try to look for the end. And
TP's
so many
into
of them I
everyone.
feel
Galli
are
ult.
a little bit overzealous.
And then Faker gets hit by a big hook from Duro.
But then he's so tanky. He doesn't have his Sterix, of course, but he still has those
Faker
extra
flashes
resistances
back,
from the
does he die
Mountain
anyway?
Dragon.
Probably.
And Ruler
Flashes
is doing
forward and
all
goes
the
1
work.
for 1.
Carrier knocking Ruler away is what gives you the second.
It's an Elder fight. Mods, go back to life. Now they have no vision for Elder. It should be an Elder rush. It is. You gotta get in there, you gotta rise on Nocturnal Dariel, you gotta pop them on the Elder, it's going!
Not wanting to go for any sort of burger flip here, as you can understand.
10k, 7k, 6k,
Chovy,
5k, Nocturnal, Poppy ult, and it's on the 2! Owner's in the pit! Where's the rise ult? It's not cancelled! It's not cancelled! Hurry up on the Dragon! Oh yeah!
He wasn't even here!
He lost the spike fight! Game 3.
But the Poppy and the
Game
Elder
3.
goes down. Faker gonna get eaten
Game
by
3,
a dragon, and Gen.G, of course they are. They're gonna bring us to a Game 3.
I think what Faker wanted to do there is he wanted to put a blue orb on Elder. They see it, Nocturne ult in, Ryze ults the fam on the bot side of Elder, and they finish it while all of Gen.G are here. But he got cancelled. It would have been a monster play. Imagine 4-man Ryze ulting to the bottom of Drake with Nocturne ulting on it and just finishing it. Did Duro save the game?
Such resilience in a best of 3 like
because what I think T1 is thinking, oh, he just runs out of the Ryze ult. I thought what they were going to do here is Ryze ult the fam here and just Nocturne ult in. But he just Ryze ults and runs out of it. That's what he was going for, right? On the pit, on the bot side of Drake to finish. Oh, Duro hooks the Poppy ult! Oh my god!
But man, absolutely unbelievable League of Legends.
Oh, Spider-Man!
As well, so we're going to have an even more
and it's on Tsugumi Yushi as well. Wait, that is fucking crazy. Are you kidding?
Really thin.
He actually won them the game. He hooks the Poppy ult onto Guma. And then double ults the carries. What? Yo, Honor Duro, big time for that. Okay, Ashban, nice. Okay, that sounds like Kalista Varus. Prio is up.
Yeah, this is
okay, Kalista ban,
please.
I mean, you could ban Cassante last, and then trade Varus Chase. Nope, ban Chase last.
Once again.
Do you ban Varus? Is T1 really about a first pick Sejuani? If you do that, you're gonna get hit by Nidalee. But Yone's out, and so is Chase.
Good at not exactly
Well,
making
be careful
everyone
of first pick Sedge.
or anything, but
they're gonna first pick
has
Sedge.
been very powerful.
They're gonna get hit in the face by Nidalee, I think, though. Surely Canyon's gonna go Nidalee. What are you thinking, Nidalee? Or are you thinking like Cassante, Ivor, and Smolder or some shit? Victor mid? Okay, that's a denial pick from Faker.
Are we gonna get Victor Oriana?
I doubt he's going Nidalee now then.
Probably
he's going like an AD jungler. Or like a Maokai.
There's a glint,
Maokai
you're
time.
absolutely right. And it's gonna
be
Lilia. It was a Lilia
Victor
glint.
Lilia.
And that is two
I
champions
mean, counter pick top here has good value.
We're gonna need our maps.
You need a good AD top. What does Faker playing to Victor? Does he go Oriana? Victor Lilia. There must be a champ to cook there. Sylas?
Strong in this
No.
situation.
Akali?
Against these squishy targets.
Caitlyn Lux, Caitlyn Karma, what is it?
Guma pulling it out.
Guma just slammed the Caitlyn.
I mean, when it's
Holy shit, he
Guma,
just
I
slammed
think
the
that
Caitlyn.
maybe it just
targets who
You
aren't
could
great at
do
getting on
Caitlyn
top of
Brown.
Caitlyn.
That is pretty disgusting here with Sejuani first pick and Rakan out.
What
What does Doran, what does Keen have into Jax that's AD, that isn't Poppy? It's gonna have to be Cassante, isn't it? But it's not winning. I feel like GP might be the angle, you know? If he's, yeah, I feel like if he's confident, it has to be a GP angle.
Oh, Cassante comes.
Also consider
ban mids
like they
or
don't really have any
supports.
tanky members so far.
I don't really know what Gen.G's cooking in bot here.
Ruler, or rather, if Duro plays a really
Kalista
tanky
out,
support,
Varus
then
out,
he's playing
Ezreal out, MF
one of those
out,
supports
Ashe
is gonna
out.
get crushed by Caitlyn in lane, so
Jhin out, Corki out.
For having some sort of backbone,
I think Kai'Sa is
does make a lot
getting
of sense,
fisted
and you
in
can
this
stave off the
lane.
pressure of this.
Jinx would have been a
Caitlyn
good response,
with
yeah,
this
but
a
that's
little bit
out.
better. And the
He
Jax
has
as well.
Sivir,
Jinx will be
Kai'Sa,
the
and
ban
Zeri.
here.
Yeah,
Ruler super famed for this pick.
Yep.
At least
not going to be able to match the range as the.
Again,
maybe he just goes Xayah, but I don't know if I like it.
These Caitlyn lanes that's left available right now.
Maybe Sivir is the best.
Try to punish her out,
Karma or something
Sivir,
like that. Something that can go toe to toe in lane.
That's what I'm feeling.
I don't know.
Like,
whatever he picks, he's gonna suck unless he's got something
what do you play
crazy.
Karma with?
But I don't even know what that crazy thing is.
Doesn't sound.
Oh,
Rudo has no idea what to pick.
Twitch. It's a Twitch angle. As it's a
You and
Xayah.
Xayah.
Never mind,
That's
Xayah angle.
I
That's
hate
not
that,
the angle that
you know,
makes me
because
feel
I
the
think
most
you can blind
thrilled.
Braum now.
If I'm honest with you, I think
They could play Xayah Lulu. You could also go Leona.
Very low range
Carrier, what are you doing, you rat?
Yeah.
Caitlyn Bard.
coming through.
Into Victor, it's really good, yeah?
This line.
I mean, Bard Caitlyn is
really
good
easy
with
to
the
set up
trap ult, right?
combos with the Sejuani
Xayah can
ultimate.
ult it. I really wonder what Faker's cooking here. Is it like an Akali game, or are you just going to slam like an Oriana or a Hui?
In the last game, he was somewhat out of position.
Talia somehow surprisingly still
very
up.
standard.
Yeah, it's kind of
with all these
kind of unplayable for everyone.
Let's see what Gen.G can cook, but Gen.G's comp I'm not very sold. Top gets outscaled, Bot gets pushed in, Lilia Blitzcrank.
It's a T1 Guma stream,
I think I favorite T1 a bit.
You want to see. I think there's a lot of agency.
It's a boring comp, but it gets the job done. Xayah Blitzcrank into
Tiger
Caitlyn
Nation's
Bard.
starting to
I like
come
the
alive.
ghost on Guma. Ruler has 0 CS right now. And
And
his jungler's pathing top and enemy jungler's pathing bot. It's a rough one for Xayah this game. Enemy jungle's top Doran.
You know what I mean?
Okay, both mid TB back. Chobi's going Roa.
Once again,
First
I mean,
plate.
this is going to be the first plate. This is
full clear base.
Can't push him in.
What is Owner doing? Diving bot? No, he's just
aggro
warding, right?
range just isn't that large, and you can just kind of walk around and everything's fine.
Oh,
he's gonna
that's a big hook.
connect!
Oh, that's a
And
big hook.
the blade caller comes
Can't
on
make mistakes
through
like can't make mistakes like that.
Staying alive, the flash comes out,
Can't
but he's
make
in the
mistakes like that.
alcove, and then he's dead. Carrier trying to play
Carrier just went to
gatekeeper,
ward.
and
Ruder will
Owner's
die
moved
though.
on over as well.
Owner cancelled his base.
Duro going to be able to get the knock up there, and it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade, but I think Gen G are okay with how this one has eventuated. Gives him the good old thumbs up, and
that's the one.
That kill helps Saya out a lot in this lane. That's so bad for the Caitlyn lane. Big freeze mid for Faker. So they're pushing top and going 3-man into mid.
Just yet. Oh, he's not
Toby is in a really uncomfortable spot, but the rest of the team are going to move on over. There's the
Oh,
flash
what?
Gets the knock up.
How did that
the
work?
hook.
The root didn't hit.
Unable to quite find it here as Owner goes out.
What
with
the fuck,
magical
Carrier?
journey. Weaver's wall just to try
Q
and
flash?
save
Oh my god, what?
Carrier, and T1
He like
will
flash
be able to
E'd and as he
reform the
autoed,
phalanx.
the Sejuani flashed.
Flash there from Carrier going in.
But the
Doesn't get
root didn't
anything
hit
for
from
it.
Zaya.
As we are just going to reset here a little bit.
Double stun
is pretty big.
Yeah, you can see
Sejuani doesn't get 6. Flash Q doesn't hit. Ruder's fighting Guma.
Guma wanting to get a few of these
Guma
autos,
kills
but
both
Ruler
of them,
gets
no?
into the fog of war. Duro is in so much trouble. Knockup does come in as Canyon.
Canyon's
There's
cooked
a
as well.
lot
No
of
flash.
bad guys
Big plays
here.
by
Ruler
T1.
trying to offer the damage back. Owner is
Genji's-
in trouble, but he's
Genji's like
calculated it,
fighting
and he
down
will
levels.
survive. A disaster for Genji.
Zaya's like
around
1v1ing a
So good for them
Caitlyn.
to start
for him.
The ghost on Caitlyn is quite nice, huh?
Was not great. Having a look at here now.
Double
this is
stun.
after that position
Ruler
as
uses his
Ruler
combo on
started off
Owner.
looking quite nice,
Canyon
but
flash Qs and misses.
chases
Oh,
T1
Duro
outplays
hooked the
He
grub
chases
there. I
Owner
saw
so
it. You
deep
saw
that
it?
Guma has a massive health advantage and can push him away, so he can't offer any damage back as Duro goes down. Then Canyon takes a
Canyon
magical
flash
journey
Q
here,
missed. Duro hooked the
and
grub.
it's just right into the waiting arms of T1.
yeah.
Well, actually, they didn't secure any afterwards, so I take it back.
Okay. Well,
Lost the cannon.
Toby is going to throw down the gravity field. And Faker going to get
That
caught up
hit.
by that. And the hook comes in once again.
He's
Two
dead, no?
turret shots onto Carrier. Chaos Storm means
Big kill.
that Duro
Just like
actually
that.
picks
Easy
up
clap.
The last tick of Ignite. And he's going to get flung about that
Okay, Caitlyn
one
goes
bit.
bot.
The
Chovy has
youngest
TP
player
soon.
on
It's crazy how they took one grub. They all fought to the death
Successful ones.
for one grub, and
Two
no one
big
else
ones
has gone to
already.
grubs now. Everyone's just back to
Like
normal.
jungle.
Lost a few minions there.
As finally we're going to take
Kenny
these
gets 2
grubs
grubs.
Yeah,
Owner gets
there's gonna be
1.
Owner
Drakes up.
taking the last one trade here, so
This
no
Victor
one
has
getting
Merc
any
treads,
advantage.
Ruby Crystal,
T1 does
Sapphire
have
Crystal.
The feats of warfare.
Completely useless, full tank for now.
Kills, of course, helped stave,
Victor has TP.
Off that
Level 8
pressure
Sejuani.
quite substantially.
Is he
Team
diveable?
here is Cassante.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So
is he
I'm
diveable?
not sure if
Ooh.
this
If he
will be
wastes his
successful.
W, oh, he wasted his
He
W.
has the all out as well.
Oh,
and
he
he's
didn't
going
waste
to
it, he's
use
killing
it, but he's
Doran.
Doran underneath the turret.
And
there's the
debated.
glacial prison. It was all a bait, ladies and gentlemen. Get some of this
Gets baited.
experience.
Well, that's
Faker
going
gets
to
a
be
plate.
plate gold
Victor at
going
the
over
TP
to
top.
the top lane, going to the mid lane as well.
But Faker
Duro
might get
wants an angle on
hooked here in
Faker
rotation.
All right, well, Duro is just going to light him on fire. Lands
Yeah, he's
the hook there.
completely
Bowling
dead.
ball is going to connect.
Well played by Duro.
Seismic shove to buy some space, but Faker's getting sleepy. It's getting late in the day, and
Okay,
Chovy
kill for
burns
Chovy.
him down with the
Some
death
stacks for
ray.
Victor.
That should
Q
now
evolve
be an
soon.
angle on this
few
cannon
plates.
minion.
Not
Finally
too
will
bad.
be taken down. Can't unable to get that one.
So much plate gold,
Drake
even
easy
with
as
Duro's
well.
punish there.
I think
That was
Ruler needs a base and come bot and bail them out of this fucking...
But a pesky Caitlyn
horror lane.
continues to eat away at
But it looks
this
like Chovy's
as
gonna be the one
Owner
to do it,
takes
and
the
Ruler's gonna
dragon.
move mid.
It's a late for
Grubs
Will
in
just bonk
120.
this down
No
with his
Roa
lamp
yet.
post.
Yeah, I cannot. I mean, it's crazy.
I mean, Gen G is
how
just
many
scaling.
plates
They
they've
are just
gotten.
scaling.
We'll have the counter.
Losing
the exact
plates and
number of
scaling.
gold in 2 minutes.
They just need to farm on Victor
Even
and
with the
hold on
picks that they've
Cassante for a bit.
gotten.
Doran's pretty strong though.
Walking up, and we'll just get pulled back. There's another all out here as Doran is going to take another turret shot. This time, he's dead, ladies and gentlemen.
He's got biscuits. He's eating his cookies.
Q and Keen not going to
biscuits are
overextend
so
because
OP.
Owner is obviously right in position.
Wait,
Carrier
what?
tempered faded himself preemptively.
What?
Yeah.
Did he just
That was a
bartled
sick
his own
play.
hook?
Did you do that on purpose?
What
That
the
was so
fuck?
cool.
Not 100% sure, but it
What?
looked cool in the
What
end.
just happened? Did he try and bartle Blitz
Owner
or
was
something?
there with his ult
And then Blitz flashed it backwards and hooked him, and he got hooked into the bartled?
Bait by Doran into another
What
kill
happened
on
there?
Keen.
Mods?
For the hook
I think
angle.
that he
During-
probably
I mean, you just
bartled the
gotta
Blitz,
take
Blitz
those.
flashed
Take
back
the
and hooked,
chances.
and then it
Give
went on the Bard.
Now is
All right, another hook
Oh
and another
my
flash.
god.
another one. This guy is
Duro is
just
in their
making
head.
these plays happen. He's just wearing % dies there.
Okay, now one more
100%
flash.
but
Get
he
Fakers.
just
Come get
isn't
Fakers.
sure. And he's like, better safe than sorry. So now both bottom laners down.
Bard
The
ult.
tempered
Talia
fate
combo.
comes in. Has to
Nice
flash
flash.
to get out of the way of that Seismic shove from Faker.
Run!
T1 now all grouped up.
Okay, this Herald should be free.
This is a very ahead, Jax.
Victor is still quite
but
weak.
mainly just from
Oh, he's TPing. Are they going to fight it or what?
Having a jungle played this one
Okay, if Cassandre can stop Jax, it's pretty good.
And now the Rift Herald just
I feel like
going
if
down.
Jax rocks up, it could be a...
Canyon in
I wonder if Doran's seeing a lot of gold though.
Seismic shove going wide.
TP from Cassandre quite early.
An opportunity to go in.
TP from Jax.
Advantage here for Gen G.
Canyon.
As it is going to be Ona with the smite. An
Chain
early one
CC.
now, unfortunately for Canyon, as Ona has to flash.
No
to
hook.
Get out of the way. Keen tanks
They
up
need to
the
stop the
Seismic
eye.
shove nicely. And he is not going to be
Sleepy
able to
time.
engage as they get some information.
Doran.
Go, Carrier.
Doran.
Looks for the Tempered Fate. Does lock down Keen. Oh, Doran actually the first one to fall in the fight. Keen
Cassandre dead. They don't get the eye. Pretty good for
laners,
Gen G, to be honest.
Is going to be
Either
All those
way,
plants are good.
secure but no eye.
Hit the plant faker.
Ends up being
Nice.
a trade. Nearly 3,000 gold lead. Well, they're back to the play.
So,
is no
Owner
eye
gets
there.
the smite.
Let's have a look at it one
He
more
flashes
time.
out
Yeah,
here.
just, like, look at how early it was secured.
Hook miss
There's nobody
from the
can
flash.
get on top of it. It's just still waiting, still there,
Owner's
still there.
on blue.
And that's what they were playing. They were playing.
Where's the Bartled again? He goes on Jax, right?
Looked really scary for Gen G actually for a moment. Keen
And
gets
then
shot back
combo.
through.
Okay.
Everybody's so safe over this
Yeah,
wall.
Guma
Here,
couldn't
the
really
blue
hit.
buff wall. Fort's coming and trying to set
Flashes
up a
are coming up.
She needs
They have got
a
Blitzcrank Flash on
arm guard at
Caitlyn and
least.
Bard
Or
advantage,
Zone
like,
is
for, like,
a
the next
stasis would
20
make her so
seconds
much
if they wanna
more
cook.
safe, reliant on
This Jax is
Keen setting up a
1.6k gold
front-to-back
up, but I
fight,
look at
which
his
is
items and I'm
possible,
like,
but
yep,
tricky. You don't have
he's not that
vision,
useful
so
still.
I think
So T1's going to play the Dragon game.
Is where a lot of the T1 chips are in. As Keen standing on top of a ward. That is not what he wants, as he should be able to absorb some of this CC, but not able to absorb all of it. Eventually has to flash, and will use it to get out of there. But the rest of T1 now grouped up. They've got a minion wave, and they've got an inner turret, and they have 4 people looking to try and take this one down. Canyon spinning. Duro's getting on in here as the Tempered Fate will lock down 2.
They ult him to finish the
tower.
tower.
The tower is not one of them.
Another kill Keen.
Trying to spin around here, looking for the lilting lullaby as
Doran's going to die.
Will
1 for 1, but they get the tower. Heal from Carrier was a bit late. Faker versus
like
Ruler.
Tale as old as time, but this time Gumyushi
Trophy might get top tier 1.
With the ace in the hole. That is
unless Faker bases in TPs.
There from Ruler. Yeah, Faker versus Ruler in the
Another flash.
Always.
He just missed.
Man.
Faker didn't even flash, but he cancelled his base. So they will get top tower for that flash.
We're still in first match of regular season. The trade here will be Gen
IE
G.
on Guma Susi.
Get Chovy to push and take out this turret in the top lane.
They lost a lot of bot waves, Gen G. Pretty good for T1. Faker might have void staff from this top wave. Yummy, yummy.
Well for it. And
2 items
kind of been the
Kate,
name of the
2
game
items
this
Zaya.
entire... Yeah, I mean,
Okay, the
until
Victor
he
is
went
getting
under,
really
full
strong
health
now.
as
This
well.
Victor is
Yeah.
becoming a
He's had
problem.
so much
He has
control
all of his
over three
evolves.
lanes.
He's level
I
14
do
and a
think
half.
that
And his
in terms of
ROAS
team
ticking
fight
in 3
power,
stacks.
Gen G have a lot.
So in the next like
And
3 or 4 minutes, there's going to be a
nervous
level
about Duro
16
being
Victor with
in
2
range of
items.
carry, but
That's when
they have
Victor
a
is
lot.
completely
It's
unleashed.
just the lack of
And look
vision
at the
makes it
level
so hard to
difference.
play out. So
Faker
they need to be very cautious.
still like a fifth
and
away from
get vision where
level
it's
14.
most
Chovy's
appropriate
halfway
around
to
these
14,
objectives.
and
The
he has
Dragon in
Roa.
75 seconds is
So
where
that's going to be a level
they really
16
need
to
be
level
grouping and
14
taking
Talia
that
in the
vision
next couple
away.
minutes. So Gen G is going to be in a
has his
pretty strong
impales
spot.
completed as
Unless they
Chovy
die before
can
it.
avoid the Tempered Fate. Canyon moving down.
I think Gen G might win, you know.
Some legitimate damage here
They're-
from these,
This Victor is going to become a fucking
and
demon.
Gen G, but
Is Gen G
let's see
forcing
whether they
Atakan?
can
Are
make
they
some better
fucking
ones now,
fried?
as they have
Why are they
started
forcing
it up. They have
Atakan?
a lot of damage.
What?
But Ona, he's got an itchy
Oh,
smite
big
finger.
hook.
They do manage to land the hook, though. The Weaver's Wall comes in, and Faker is looking to try and defend. Mikhail's onto Duro.
They're still going.
Pretty
Their
unnecessary
Victor is
here,
Thanos
Gen
in
G.
like
They're
2
gonna
more
have to back
waves.
away. This Atakan under 50% health.
Drake's in 30 seconds.
Just let it reset back away.
Now they have to base and
You
run
have
to
that
Drake.
ward there.
Around here
Holy
as well.
shit.
I think, you know,
Canyon
4T
has
won't be
3
very happy with
masks.
this result, 'cause now you get
Keen had full
Oh,
health.
Victor
was
is
able
so
to
close to
rotate
being
down,
OP.
and
One
now
more
the
stack on
Dragon
Roa.
is available.
Gen G
He's
actually get a
TPing
little bit of
mid.
vision
Give him
where
the
they have
XP
prio on
mid.
this
Give him the
Dragon, so
XP
this
on the
is where
wave.
team
Team,
fighting
don't take
can
the
actually
XP.
start to work.
You
In theory,
rat.
Yeah. Ooh, bowling ball. Barely going to miss on a Faker, but does land on the Gumyushi there, as we can see. I think this should
wanting
be
to get
Bartled on Chovy.
Looking for Chovy, but
Flashes. Doesn't get trapped in time.
Chovy.
Chovy. Down goes Faker. Oh, the flash sleep. Guma has no cleanse. Flashes. Big Victor ult.
And Doran just trying to play this one defensively. Gen G finally.
Gen G got the Drake. They got Faker, and they got Faker, and the Guma's flash. Gen G's in a really good spot here. And watch Chovy's level. He's going to proc on Roa right now. Right now. Now. Boom. Level 16 to level 14. That Victor is scary. So Chovy gets caught, but the trap doesn't go down in time. Too far. Big hook onto Faker. He also flashes and dies.
Pushes Faker in. They grab him, and then
I think T1's in big trouble.
Really
Chovy has no flash though, so Bardled the Victor, Caitlyn trap, one shot. T1 have to do it.
3 items
If they can do it, they can win. Because all Victor has to stop that is Zhonya's, which is fine for Caitlyn. Chovy is so fed right now, he just needs fight. I think an Atakan could really help T1 right now. An Atakan would cook.
Both gonna connect. It's not immediately
Base from Canyon. He's gonna finish one of those masks. He is Riftmaker. I think T1 should try and get an Atakan here. No flash on Victor. Bardled up. Control of top side. Top wave pushed. And Faker.
Yeah, there's a brilliant
trap! Hook! Hit!
Chovy.
Not enough damage. They use Bardled. The load is gone. TP from Keen.
I don't know whether they really want this because Keen.
Now Genji steps up a bit. Doran. K'Sante ult. Oh, doesn't go over the wall. Maybe Doran can survive. Hook misses. Sleepy time on Faker. No Mikhails. Keen fighting Doran. Keen low. Doran has nothing. Jumps to Guma. Everyone's alive. Or Chovy.
Yeah, but this is the time where T1 have to reset, and Genji are going to try to take the Baron. Back from Owner, I think. Oh no, wait, he hasn't
Owner.
He has no vision.
Don't
so
recall.
Waits
Blue
for
Orb.
this.
9k.
Good attempt to steal as they don't
8k.
know that he's there.
7k. 6k. 5k.
Yeah, Carrier is the one that checks.
Faker fighting Ruler. Ruler
ult.
ults. Owner jumps over. Ruler flashes it. Knock. Faker's gonna die. He does a lot of damage though. Fresh out of base comes to Jax. Hook onto the Sejuani. Has flashes. Chovy on the side. Not that much mana. Does he take him down? He does. Stunned midair. Hook. Not up. That's Baron. That's Baron. I think Genji is running this now. T1 had one big chance with the Bardled. They threw it on the Lilia, but the Lilia was too far away. That was their play right there. Too far. I think they should have started Atakan and made them walk into them. I feel like when you're running into them, they're too far. Here, Faker sends it for vision. I think he thinks they're finishing it.
But they're just not grouped up. And even though
Ruler
doesn't have the greatest callback here on his feathers, Faker
good turn by
is in
Genji.
no man's
Good
land.
flash
He
by
is
Ruler.
dead.
I don't know if
Owner
he
is
saw him,
zoned
but
away,
that
and
flash saved
Genji
him.
likely to get both objectives off of this, and that might be enough to really push them over the
Oh,
edge.
T1 are flipping the Atakan. They have to. Show me a Bardled. Show me a Bardled.
The Drake was picked up.
They need some XP.
Genji also get into position to try and fight for the Atakan. Remember, this is not
trap line. Bardled misses. Sejuani ult misses. Smite doesn't, but the roses. It's the flowers. Genji get all the flowers. Oh my god. Oh my god. Victor's level 17. They need the flowers. The buff don't matter.
I really want to see how
25% on these grubs and drakes don't do anything at this point. Chovy just did his job. He stayed inside and pushed and got XP and was greedy. Faker tried to force.
This one,
get the game snowballing. I feel like Duro's had a really good game.
Hook on a Faker
He's
gets
been
another
smurfing.
flash.
The good news is the Victor's hit a wall, right? He's level 18. He needs Void Staff and Rabadons now. He's kind of spiked. The good news for T1 is they can only really recover. Talia will slowly come to level 18. If they can hold, get LDR and Rabadons, they have a chance. I think it's not over. It's just like the Victor scaling was at a point where it was so much stronger, but now he's hit a wall. He can't go past this. And it's going to take a while to fill these item slots. So while he's at this wall, the Talia needs to start farming a lot. Because they were winning on XP. But the XP's at a wall, now they need to win on gold, Genji.
And Owner now looking for Chovy. He'll get him. Chovy, remember, does have the Zhonyas and has a gravity field as well that he can put down.
Well, Rabadon's on Talia, level 16. Slowly recovering. But yeah, Genji has one more bullet in the chamber, right? It's the Saya IE. I think that is going to be a fucking headshot. When that happens, like Victor's been like stagnated, you know? But that Saya Infinity Edge is the next bullet. Does he have it?
To get that deep vision cleared.
When you see Saya recalling, that's when trouble's coming. Until then,
maybe Faker's given some time to push out that top wave. You can try to wrap
that Saya is fucking dangerous.
And Canyon on this
now Victor passes the torch to Saya. So he's going to sit on these items, like I said, at level 18 for a while. Eventually he'll get Void Staff, and eventually he'll get Rabadon. But now Xayah takes the torch. The good news is Xayah doesn't have LDR. Guma hits 4 items as well, but I think these Xayah 4 items are stronger. These Xayah 4 items are crazy. He went Eris,
there is an engage.
No, he went Void Staff.
There's the Void
Staff. Oh my god, look at how quickly this Baron goes down. Owner is trying to get into position. They have the weave as well. T1 know exactly what's going on.
Bardled stops it.
He's going to delay the fight for a little
3k!
Down to 3,000.
Flashes over to Cassandre! W! Just cancels it! 3 HP! Carrier steals the Baron! Carrier steals the Baron! They gotta get out! They gotta get out! They gotta get out! It's a 1 for 2. Kuma's running. Ruler ult. Knock up. Faker has flash. He has to go over the wall here. Kuma's holding for the line. He's trying his best to hold the line. He doesn't get it. Faker lives. East. W's keen. Push him back. Q. Very low on HP.
He cannot kill him, and
he's gonna have to recall here. Faker or TP out.
The teleport to get Faker.
3 health. How did Carrier get it?
But he won't be
How did Carrier get it?
Yeah, he'll have some barrel-powered minions to help
Genji will get mid in hip and probably go to soul point. Maybe they only get mid tower. You could see Owner was sprinting away from the Cassante. The Cassante was smashing his R key, but he couldn't get it because Faker stopped him.
Go back to this moment.
Watch Sejuani and Cassante. He wants to ult him out the pit. Bard ult. Everyone stops. And now, Keen versus Owner. Owner flashes over the W. And look at Keen. He wants to ult him out. He can't get it. Just gets it. 3 HP. It's a Bard splash auto attack on the Blitzcrank. It's the cone auto from his fucking meeps that gets the Baron. Are you kidding?
Ruler is going to be able to help carry with Toby. There's so much damage in this Genji lineup when they're in range.
What the fuck? Meep. That's fucking crazy that happened. What the hell? Okay, I mean, look, now Talia's level 17, almost level 18. Guma's level 18. The items are matched. Okay, the game's slowly recovering to a playable point. Talia level 18. Jack's level 18.
He's in position.
Why is Ruler not building LDR? He's going fucking PD or some shit. Maybe he doesn't think he needs it, but I feel like LDR is just a super good item because of base stats, isn't it?
With this composition, they have a decent amount of siege, but with the low range next dragon,
I feel like LDR is just fucking OP item late game, no matter what.
The
so what do you do now as Genji? You can't really do anything, right? 3 minutes on Drake is your soul. They have Baron. There's no objectives. You can't actually do anything.
They can buy themselves one more team
unless someone fucking runs it down. There's nothing to do. The only thing you can really do is threaten a pick on Talia or try to foreman someone who's bot if they're too far up. That's it. You have side lane plays. That's the only thing you can do. But as long as T1's not inting on side, then nothing's gonna happen for 3 minutes. And Guma's getting to 6. Faker is going like a fucking Shadow Flame or something. I think the game will be decided on the Dragon. If T1 can get, I don't know who wins at 6 items, you know? Like at full 6 items, who wins this game? Jax is super OP on side lane. Maybe Genji still wins, but I don't know. Caitlyn is fucking busted. Caitlyn Jax is great, but Victor Zaya is insane. Sejuani's on 2 items, you know, she's not getting 6. Some big items. 6 item Caitlyn, 5 item Jax. You sell the Magi's if you're Chovy? No, he's probably just buying blue pots, right? The Victor is so stunted. In the last 10 minutes, he's gotten... He went from Blighting Jewel to Void Staff and bought a Magi's. That's it. He has no Rabadons. I feel like he needs Rabadons, but he can't afford it for a while. Do you actually sell Roa and buy Rabadons? Is that like a thing?
Respawn changed position there as they
Faker?
think that they've caught Canyon.
Yes, Mikhails.
But the follow-up is just not there. Faker.
Okay, I think he tried to get the
so that he doesn't fall asleep.
The Lilia flash before Drake so they could Bard ult her on the next sequence because she has no stopwatch. Oh, Guma stepped up way too far. No, what is that TP? Doran! Doran, no!
From Doran, who dives in on top.
Oh, wait, playable?
Does keep himself alive. The tempered fate to save the top laner.
They lost owner flash.
And it's all just, please, can we disengage on
40 seconds on Drake. T1 got a base and come out quick. They got Blitzcrank flash and Victor
used here.
30 seconds on Drake, 30 seconds on Baron. I mean, Genji could just stay here and do Nash on spawn. And give the Drake. Midwave. Far still. Uh-oh. Lilia sleep not up, Lilia sleep not up. Guma lost his Ghost, which I think is such a big summoner spell to have in these late game fights. Doran Elixir of Iron.
Keen, not really a target that he's looking for, but
Owner taking a lot of damage. Carrier doesn't have Bardle for 5 seconds. Ruler got chunked. Losing flash on Guma Carrier hurts big time. It's gonna be a trade deal. They're gonna take the Drake and go soul point and lose Baron. I mean, it's not a bad trade, you know, but I don't know if you can hold. Can T1 hold? Tier 2 is good. They still have Bardle. Can they take Inhibs though? I don't know if they can take Inhibs. I mean, mid-Inhib is kind of doable.
Was also kind of frontlining right then.
Mid-Inhib is mega doable. But the thing is, if they start sieging, like let's say they walk up and Blitzcrank's threatening to get the tier 3, Talia will ult, and then Blitz will get Sejuani ulted and he'll just die. So I don't know if they can get tier 3s with Talia ult being up. And Blitz having no flash. Chovy? Wait, Chovy's fucked here, isn't he? Isn't Chovy cooked? They're scared.
Doran
They're
actually
scared.
not opting in. Single.
I think this Baron's not going to do anything.
Maybe Carrier, Magical Journey's
I think
over,
we're going to be
eventually
waiting
catches
for the
up
next
with him, and then
3
just
minutes,
gets
4 minutes
collapsed
till
on
Drake
there by
spawns again.
everybody, Doran without a lot of
I don't think anything's going to happen.
just when his
Unless
has
Doran
a
gets
hook
caught
ankle,
here.
potentially. Here he
Is
goes.
Doran caught? He has a watch jump. He has a pink, yeah.
Back of this one as he's just walking
Ooh,
towards
Talia ult is down. They have
well.
this bot wave to play on, and that's about it.
Regardless, but still, they do get that cooldown as
Oh, Lilia caught.
Gonna get flicked back, but the
No
Glacial
Mikhails.
Prison misses. Because he gets put
Trap
out
line,
position
I don't
with
think they can
that
do anything.
seismic
Nothing's
shove.
going to happen for 3
Still
minutes.
the defensive wall of traps.
Nothing's going to happen.
This
This is going to come down to one fight. T1 is not leaving their base.
Every time he walks forward, I'm scared.
Oh, Ruler hit by Bardolt.
Tempered fate onto Ruler.
He's fine, he's fine.
Doesn't actually use
Wait.
anything. As the rest
Mikhails,
of GG are moving over,
yeah.
the hook goes wide. Seismic shove as
Nothing
well.
happens.
No joy.
Nothing's going to happen.
Mikhails
Everyone's
used there to
fishing.
guarantee there's
Minute
no
him's
fall.
open, like I
Daruma,
said, so maybe they
they're
get
gonna
minute
clear
if
this
that's
wave.
it.
Chovy's got-
Alright, they
can
have
try to
one
collapse
wave for
here
Baron.
on
That's it.
T1
They
on
have
that
one
bottom
bot
turret as
wave. That's
well.
it. One bot wave for
Someone's
Baron.
gonna have to give you.
Maybe they can get in it. Maybe they can get in it. They can get in it. Yeah. They're stepping up so big time.
Yeah, that is just going to be the turret falling down, though. T1 realizing
not
that
bad.
they're going to have to defend under their Nexus turrets if they're going to do so. 14 seconds time.
14 seconds.
Just so much damage.
They could fish for a hook here, you know. One hook could end the game. One hook could end the game. Just fish for it. T1 got a heal. Talia ult's back up. That stops the siege now. Siege is over, I think. It's over. Siege is over. Unless they hit a hook now, siege is over.
Flies out once more, but it's not used to engage.
Baron's done. Minions are running out.
Oh, the hook barely going wide there.
Oh, Doran went in. What the fuck,
It's
Doran?
going to explode. Goes golden, but I don't know whether it's
Why?
going to be enough.
He's got a flash Q to Faker.
To start that one
Okay,
off,
he's
but
out.
he gets the leap strike out and he survives.
Okay.
The turrets are still pretty
Genji
healthy
has
here.
to back now,
Genji
right?
have to wait for this
Surely.
wave of super minions.
Oh, top wave's coming.
Another target on G.
Nah, T1 has to fight, right?
And T1,
No
they're gonna
Bardolt,
have to
though.
hard commit on something.
They have to defend this in him.
T1 don't have any teleport wards.
They have no Victor ult, no Lilia flash. Okay, they actually got a lot. Holy fuck.
Load up.
Oh my
on-
god, he got
actually,
Rabadons instead of
Zelda
Magi's.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
Victor's
Zelda
online again.
Magi's,
Yeah,
Ooh.
Selma Jai's 10.
Why does Keria only have
Now
Mikhails? That's it.
gonna
He has
actually
Mikhails
teleport in,
Redemption
not
Locket.
taking any chances.
How many pink wards does Keria bought? Is T1 giving the soul? I think they are.
Okay.
They're just giving it.
Quadra Infernal Soul.
I just
has
don't
now
think-
been
4
picked up by
Infernal
Genji.
Dragons, Soul, Victor 6 items, Xayah 6 items.
Bottom wave.
If
And
T1
Baron's
win
not
this
up for a
game,
minute, so
bro,
it's not like
slap
they
my
can
ass and
trade.
call me Susan. That is
T1
unwinnable.
Keep living.
That is
It
unwinnable.
feels like much. They've
I bet
held
you
on
Victor
so
has a blue
long.
pot as well. How much
But
AP
it
does
just-
Victor
it
have?
feels like
Xayah has
enough is enough at this point.
475
Genji
AD.
are too big.
But they need to be able to find
Elixir
a
of
window
Sorcery,
to
6
get that
items,
and
4
avoid
Infernal Drakes
the
Victor.
And
Holy
Chovy
fuck, I
got
think
Genji.
Chovy's
Chovy
gonna get a
don't have any
pentakill in the
TPs,
next
he can't
fight.
backdoor or anything like that.
Big hook onto Owner. Big headshot on the Chovy though. Faker just sent it onto Chovy, but he just missed. Oh, Faker's taking a lot of damage. The Baron's gone, Baron's gone, Baron's gone. Oh, they didn't get Victor Flash. And now the Victor has Baron as well. It's gotta be Jover. Canyon Flash Q. Nice stun. Nice stun. I think it's Jover. It's triple in him in the Jover.
Even if it did, I think they just
T1 waited, but they can't wait no more.
Oh, these bowling balls. The fishing here by Genji.
Incredible, respectful play from Genji as they look for the third inhibitor.
Owner is going to look for a potential engage, but it's on to Kane. Another hook is going to go wide this
No
time.
flash, Keria.
As inhibitors, all of them, now on the floor. And
Ow!
my
God, that
Guryushi.
headshot hurts.
That headshot is exactly that. Is now
Oh,
Kane.
Bardolt
He's
is
down
massive.
on the 3-man test.
Traps.
This might be the angle.
Oh, he
They're
ruler
looking
ulted
for
it just in
the
time.
Venom now on cooldown. But Genji,
And Mikhails on the
as
trap
they can
there.
walk away, they have an advantage.
Oh, they got Zyled. They got Zyled. They got Zyled. Keen's gonna base in TP. They ain't done yet though.
I think it's too
They need
much.
Talia ult now. Talia ult needs to stall. They gotta keep juggling to stall.
They're looking to take out this mid inhibitor again as it respawns.
Bottom's gonna respawn as well soon.
Yeah. 15 seconds. And until the bottom
These
inhibitor
towers
is
are getting
also
chunked.
gonna go
There's
down
Talia
as
ult.
Weaver's wall
Oh, Ruler stunned!
buys some
No, he got
space
pushed
for
by the
T1.
Talia
I
ult!
mean, once we get double super
Oh,
minions coming
that
down
hurts.
this
That
space,
could have
surely
been
Genji
a
can
pick,
that right.
but he had cleanse.
I don't know. I really just don't know.
He had
The wave
cleanse
clear is
though.
just so insane for T1. They can buy so much time.
I mean, at this point in the game, if T1 just kills all of them, they win the game.
They're hanging on by a
Sejuani ult in 5, Bard ult in 5. They gotta throw their ults now. On this bot inhib, they gotta throw their ults.
What do you got, Keria?
Sedge ult, where is it?
Oh, another hook this time. Going to get
Holding,
sidestepped by Owner
holding.
beautifully.
Bard ult on the Lilia. Trap. Trap is down.
Canyon this time around.
Oh, they tried to block it with Prince Gate, but they're gonna get 2 of them. They're gonna get 2 of them. Kobayushi flashes up to the right.
This might be the opportunity. This might be the angle. The King is a rainbow.
Oh, the double
Another
shot
double
from
shot
Faker.
on the Chovy and Ruler. They are able to walk their way out. Still, it's Kane that's on the floor. And now T1, if you kill these two, they are just dead. Chovy, the one that could tank it, fall apart. Faker in there. And Ruler, he's got a feather storm, but he does not have his life. Owner goes down. Chovy against the wall. Chovy gets 2.
That's massive that Jovi's able to get those 2. There's so many standing structures up for Gen G.
I mean, Faker,
Chovy gets him! Chovy, you're a psychopath! He's got TP, but he's not going to be able to use it here. He's just going to go home.
Oh my god!
Wait, no, he's actually
from
going to
Chovy.
TP in.
It's a 1v1.
TP's in. Faker is not fast enough to get back.
He's got an army of minions. He has an army of minions and one Nexus turret between him and a regular season Game 3 victory against T1.
How good's the wave clear now? Alone against Chovy. Not good enough, Atlas.
The side Chovy is going to go wide. These Nexus turrets go down so quickly. Chovy is going to do it in the most heart-wrenching third game of any regular season of all time. And Gen G will do it.
And the game ends.
Chovy.
What?
With the
Bro, that was fucking crazy. Are you kidding?
Kills,
what on earth?
Continue to live.
What the fuck was that ending? That was madness. That was madness. That was fucking madness.
So many minions.
What?
So many defense.
How the fuck did T1 get 4 kills there? How did it end with Chovy 1v1ing Faker? Well, I guess my prediction was right. It's 2-1 Gen G, but that felt like the closest series I've seen all year.